In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about BTC on the macro scale. We're going to take a look at it on a 50-day cycle. And as we talk about the 50-day cycle over the last few weeks and so on, before the start of the cycle, we said, if the previous cycle, which was, the cycle started September 7th to like October 27th, if it closes above like a 10.5, it is going to be a new new cycle. Okay, it is going to break the structure, which is like the bearish resistance area we've been we've been facing like since like October 2019 and so on. After we broke it, the next resistance was nothing but 20k. Okay, so in one cycle, after the after BTC broke the 10k resistance, you can see like a BTC managed to push to a all-time high in like 50 days. Okay, why 50 days? Why not 7 days? Why not 24 hours? Okay, the 50-day cycle is one of the most important cycle in BTC. It is not a day trading cycle, so it is something like to watch for a bull market top and a bull market bottom and a bull market breakout and all of that good stuff, right? So if we go back in back in 2011, as you can see, like that's a 50-day cycle. Okay, and just to resume what is a 50-day cycle, it means every candle represent 50 days, just like the monthly cycle gonna represent 1 month. Okay, the monthly can be 28 days or 30 days or 31 days, whatever. Okay, but the 50-day cycle doesn't care about the monthly. It only count 50 days starting from January 1st, right? So and it's gonna close, the last cycle going to close mid-December, right? Just about December 15 through December 16, right? Either or, right? So and you're gonna get a 2 weeks gap, which is like from December 17th to December 31st. It's not going to be no cycle. Okay, it's just going to be a small 2 weeks candle, and the next cycle going to be gonna start like January 1st, right? So you understand what I'm saying? That's why you tend to see like a small 2 weeks candle right there. Okay, a small low volatility candle after every 50-day candle, just like right there. This one was actually right there. Okay, like December 17th started small candle, and then we started the volatility January 1st, right? Similarly right there. Okay, small 15 days candle, after that we started the volatility to the upside, right? So but this one going to be different. Okay, it's going to be different. So as you can see back in 2011 right there, right? So right there. Okay, as soon as we close above all-time high was like just about $10. You can see like it faced like a massive resistance at at all-time high, right? Based on our closing basis, you can see like bang. Okay, as soon as we close above it, it just took off. Okay, so once again, all right, you can see like right there, the next one, as soon as we close above all-time high, right, was like all-time high was like just about 265. We dip down, close above it on a 50-day cycle, bang. Okay, so and the next bull market, which was right there, the 1100 top, but based on closing basis, right, as soon as we close above it, which is right there, right, this candle right there, it just closed above it, it just took off, it never looked back, right? So if you take a look at it right now, if we're going to apply the same setup, same scenario, it means like BTC is in a bull market. Okay, it is in a bull market based on this setup, right? So you take a look at it right here, right? We just sucker did not close above 20k cleanly, but you just gotta give it like 80% chance it is in a bull market right now. Can it get rejected? Absolutely yes. Okay, it can get rejected, and it can basically say, hey guys, even though we got a possibility of going into a bull market, I'm just gonna dip back down somewhere around here and reaccumulate and all of that good stuff. But I would not be playing that game right now. It is in a bull market until basically it gets rejected strongly, and then basically dip down somewhere around the 21 EMA and all of that good stuff. However, if the 21 EMA, if sucker like basically a BTC trend up like to 30k and so on, and the the 21 EMA on a weekly basis, right, pushes above 20k, it might be hard basically to break 20k down the road. Okay, it is something like to keep in mind, for the macro scale. All right. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the other good stuff. All right. So the 3 weeks time frame also just started, just like a December 2nd. As we said, BTC, even though we were looking for 16k and so on, for 14k, 16k, if it dips down there, okay, it is going to be a good buying opportunity. However, we said it won't be good at all for the bulls to let the price drop down to this area until we close this candle. Okay, so as you can see, this candle just closed like last week. Okay, so it's gonna close like this current candle going to close like December 23rd, so it is actually bullish. So no sign of reversal yet on this candle. So bulls still in control as of now on the 3 weeks basis, right? So now let's take a look at the monthly basis. If you take a look at the monthly basis, nothing going on. You might be still saying like, hey, we're gonna be dipping and all of that good stuff, but that's why I was saying like just pay attention to your 50-day candles, because it is still bullish. Okay, it is still bullish. So now let's go down to the 2-day time frame. The 2-day time frame, as we said, even though we got the breakout, everything, the macro scale acknowledged like we in a bull market. However, the 2-day time frame is still lagging behind. Okay, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is like a bullish crossover on the MACD. We still don't have one, and we said it. It does not mean BTC cannot break out, but it might not confirm the the bullishness until basically we get a bullish crossover on our MACD right there. Okay, so keep an eye on your 2-day time frame, still lagging behind, and the closer these two lines get together, right, the closer they are, right, the more explosive the next move going to be. You see what I'm saying? So if if we get this move, and we do not cross bullish, right, the next move to the downside could be very, very explosive in terms of price action, right? So just keep that in mind, right? So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at now the daily time frame. Daily time frame, MACD is crossing bullish. That's a good news, right? So what we said right there was like, as long as Bitcoin not crossing bullish on our MACD, at least on the 2-day and at least on the daily basis, right, price action might be lagging behind. Okay, but one thing we got to keep in mind, if we on the on the 21 EMA on a daily basis, it is going to be bullish, right? Even though we're getting a sideways correction on our MACD, right? MACD not looking so beautiful, but price action was still making high highs, right? Price action above the 21 EMA, we're getting the breakout. So we just have to confirm on a daily basis, right, the this bullish crossover, volume picking up. That's a good news, right? So remember last update we said volume was decreasing. In order to get a an explosive move to the upside, we gotta see a big volume. So we just got a big volume, cleanly breaking out above above an all-time high. So we just have to stay above it and avoid basically waiting for a avoid like looking for a a bearish daily candle. Okay, we just have to avoid it for the bears, right, to basically reject the price all the way down to like 18k. That's going to look very, very bad. Okay, it is going to look very, very bad if that's the case. We did have one right here back in like May, right, August actually, right, we talked about it, the same structure we got back in August. You can see like we pumped to the upside, created a new high, but price action did dip down. Okay, so what happened after that, right? A heavy sideways correction and basically big rejection. Okay, you can see right there. So I showed you the structure even before this even before we play this we get this structure to play out. The first dump, that's what I exactly said. Pay attention to it, because on the lower degree we did retest the 8-hour 100 EMA, right? So you can see like right there also we double bottom, pump to the upside, got a massive engulfing candle right there, move sideways, engulfing, move sideways, engulfing, basically sideways correction. Okay, So it is something that we just have to avoid if we want to see like a heavy bullish uptrend. Okay, one thing we also have to avoid one thing we just have to avoid also is like in terms of bullishness, right? We just have to avoid on the lower degree. Let's take a look at the 8 hour. For the bears, okay, one thing they just have to avoid is like we got an extension right there. We just hit like 1.27, 1.41 going to be just about like a 21.4. And remember 21.4, right? For the bears, we talked about this move, right? We said this move, pay attention to it. Remember, everyone was looking down, and what we said, we got this structure. We just don't know at what price level we're gonna hit in this area, right? If we break it, bears might be out. Okay, bears might be out. So we just have to keep that in mind. This territory could be a bear territory, which is like 21 to 21.4. Okay, so in terms of fibs, you just do swing high, right, to swing low. You can see like it is basically following the same trend line, which is like 21.4, 21.5. 1.27 extension is like just about 20.8, right? 20,800 range. So that's what I see on the lower degree down to the 8 hour. It might be too much noise on the too much noise on the 15 minutes and all of that good stuff. Hourly right now, pretty hourly is actually clean. Nothing going on the hourly. Just basically a wedge pattern right there, a breakout to the upside. If we dip down, you got your hourly at 21 EMA, just about like a 20k for a possible support. Once again, the 21 EMA going to be moving temporary. The temporary support as of now, it is going to be 20k, just because your 21 EMA on the hourly basis is at 20k, but it is going to be moving fast. Okay, it's not going to stay right here. So if we get any sideways correction just like that, most likely, okay, hourly 21 EMA going to support the price, and your 100 EMA going to be right there if you're scalping and day trading and all of that good stuff, right? But once again, guys, it is very, very dangerous right now. Even though macro scale is saying Bitcoin is in a bull market, it does not mean, okay, it's not gonna dip down. Okay, as you can see on the 50-day candle, right? Last time we brought all-time high right here, right? It did dip down and retest it. It doesn't have to, but all I'm saying is you just can't assume like it's gonna go straight up to 50k in one go. I don't think it's gonna be like that. So it's gonna be like that. I don't think it's gonna be like that. So just be cautious. Okay, we broke all-time high based on a closing basis right there. For 50 days, we did pump straight up, but take a look at it after that, the second quarter, right, which is like the first quarter, right, of 2017. It dipped right back down. Okay, it dipped right back down, so to retest previous all-time high. All right, guys, if you're new to our content and you're looking to join Send Crypto Premium or Send Crypto Public, link in the description. If you join the Send Crypto Public and you want to send me a message to join my Send Crypto Premium, just send me a message, right, and I'm gonna give you all the information you need. All right, guys, happy trading.